Hello Summoners and Summonettes, it's Gordon here, and if you couldn't tell by the new visual update here, we are on Poppy in the Jungle in the PBE, so as always, let's go and get right on into it. Picking up the Hunter's Talisman, triple health pot, as well as that Warning Totem. Hi, I'm Eerie Kier, good luck, have fun coming out, and I guess we'll just do a little overview of Poppy and all of her changes here. Her passive, Iron Ambassador, basically gives you a ranged auto attack every so often, and it throws her shield at the target, dealing bonus magic damage, and if she hits the target and kills the target, it will immediately fly back to her, proccing the passive where she'll gain a shield. If it doesn't, it'll just fly next to the target and you can pick it up. So that's a really cool way to, just harass a little bit in lane, as well as get just a little bit of sustain in the jungle as well with the shield. And let me go ahead and swap some of these things around, and we'll fix the rest of that later. But her Q is Hammer Shock, where she will now slam the ground, and then it basically activates like Graves' Q, where after a little while of time, if they're still in the area, they will take damage again. And that does max health, which is awesome, but it doesn't apply to minions, I don't think, which is unfortunate. W, you automatically gain armor and MR, and then if you proc it, it is pretty much a cockblock ability here on spells or dashes, say like Lucian Dash, Wukong Dash, anything like that. It cannot enter. Oh, sick leash from the Urgot there. But I want to try and do an invade here, so that's why I'm starting this. But so it's pretty much just like a no-flight zone. You cannot be here, or else you will get rocked. And you can see there I got my shield there from the passive. But I want to try and invade this Poppy just so I can put her down to start here. E is the exact same, it's just the dash. If they hit the wall or any terrain, they will become stunned, which is hopefully what we're going to do right here to this Poppy. Get over here, woman. Gonna go ahead and throw that bad boy at her. Ooh, it procs the, let's stun her. Alright, she gets stunned. Can we slam her down? We do indeed slam her down. She could go down here. Gonna flash in, try and proc the red buff there. Not gonna be enough damage, unfortunately. But let's see if... Is anyone coming for me here? Is my booty about to be bopped? Come assist me, team. Come assist me, team. Alright, let's see if we can stun her against the wall and slam her down. This should be first blood for us if we did have a squad. And we do indeed get the first blood. Can I get any help from my team? I don't know why I went back in and killed this. Oh wait, that was Lucian. I was gonna die regardless then. For some reason I thought Lucian was my AD carry. Just kill her, she's got no flash. No flash. That should be easy money. There's the flash, and that's gonna be the kill. Great job, team. And let's go ahead and actually, I'm just gonna wait for challenging smite. Poppy does very well in the jungle with her passive now. She doesn't really need any help with potions and such, so that's pretty cool. So 2 for 1 overall. We end up getting 1 kill and then the death, which is unfortunate just because they rotated a little bit quicker. But you know what? We're on the board, so we're chilling. What am I doing? Oh my god, there we go. Fix that. So I will go ahead and just go straight to my my blue here, and we'll hit this up. Grab the barrier shield there from our passive, and we will just slap this bad boy to death here and try and line it up so we can hit all 3 with our Q here. There we go. Slam them into the wall. Easy peasy. And like I said, look at my health here. With the passive, you don't take too much damage in the jungle. So we didn't get their buff, but we did the damage there. We slowed down the enemy Poppy and got our laners ahead. So pretty happy with that overall. Now my ult here, I played a game as Poppy earlier, but it ended up being a 5v3, so not a real great indicator of how Poppy is and her new kit. Her ult, to me, seemed kind of useless in a sense, but that was probably just because they had 3 members on their team and didn't really get to have a, an actual team fight here. So I talked to some people and I was told her ult is pretty much used for solely disengage here. And I'm going to try and get a gank on this Ilaoi real quick here. We'll just dash at her and see if we can slam her down with a Q. Oh, not in range to hit her there. Unfortunate. Very short range on this Poppy. But her ult, let's just go ahead and talk about it. Does a lot of damage, but you can channel it while moving, which is pretty cool. And then it will pretty much do a Braum ult in a sense, and the first champion it hits, it will just fling them miles. Like you could fling somebody, oops, all the way down the river. It's got some crazy range to it, so it's pretty funny. And obviously we'll see about it more once I actually hit level 6. So we're gonna max Q here. Nothing new. You did that on old Poppy. Do it on the new Poppy here. Who's got no flash? Oh wait, I said no flash. I'm reading my own words. Oh, their mid laner's AFK. Come on! Why can't I get an even game here? Alright, let's go ahead and pick up our passive here, and then we'll kill these rates on the next Q. Easy peasy. Nice clear. Alright, let's see if we can sneak behind bot lane and pick up a kill here, because, ooh, I wonder if my W interrupts Lissandra E. I doubt it would, but it could. But Poppy's very good at coming from behind targets, just because, especially if they have a dash. Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. See right here, you can see me put up the wall here, and nobody can dash when I have that wall activated. He's gonna... Oh, he almost killed her. But luckily we did get the kill, and she lives. Smite that just to survive. Or to secure it, sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and snag this pink word. But the only thing I don't really like about the W is it, when you use it, you can't move and use it. So here, I'll show you. I'll just randomly use it on the, or try to on the Skull Crab. What? You can't? Maybe I'm crazy. Alright, I must have been snared or something when I tried to use it earlier. Never mind, it's OP. But it does give you that burst of move speed as well, so you do want to try and use it when you gank, regardless if they have a dash or not. Let's go ahead and just slam down this rump of the enemy Poppy. We will smite to secure the steal here. Boom. There we go. So I go Cinderhulk. I don't think Poppy needs too much damage early on. I just like the Cinderhulk early because I think it helps a lot with the sustain in the jungle, as well as getting you just a little bit beefy, because Poppy does not have the usage of her ult anymore with the damage reduction. It's a knockback now. So if you got multiple targets on you, you can no longer be the tankiest member in League of Legends by ulting the Soraka. Alright. So their mid laner is still AFK. My red buff did just spawn. Ooh. I'm sad. Oh, that Poppy has 2 kills. Damn. But Poppy barely getting back there. Unfortunate. I'm not gonna do battle with you. I'm not level 6. If I was level 6, maybe I'd fight you, but I'm not gonna risk it for that biscuit. Not worth it at all. Let's go ahead and just slam down on the Skull Crab. We'll ram him into the wall, stun him, make him take that extra damage from the, what the hell? The Scuttle Crab, buff there. And we'll just keep slapping you to death here. And slap. Cool. Let's go ahead and go for the red buff, and then we'll rotate back up and take blue here. Hopefully Lux comes back, man. This is no fun if there's not a 5v5. It is a close game still, though, but... Wow, fail. Fail. Did she take my red? No, she did not. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear my red really quick, hopefully before the poopy comes and steals it. Or attempts to steal it. Her blue's not up because I know the timer of it, because I was in her jungle not too long ago clearing her grump. Alright, we hit level 6, awesome. She's level 6. What the hell, she's copying my build, man. Alright, let's see if we run into her randomly here. So do you know, okay, she just awarded the Drake. Gonna try and get behind her in her own jungle here, that'd be pretty funny. If we can get a jump on her. Oh, she's at this bad boy. She's at the grump. We're both gonna slam our Qs on each other. I'm gonna stun her there in the Poppy's damage there, and I'm probably dead here. Please. Am I out? I might be out of it here, so... Ooh, we picked up a kill on Lissandra as well. Let's see if we can slam down this Lucian, and let's karate chop him into the ground. That's gonna be not even close a kill for us there. 3-for-0 exchange. Nicely done. I think I had a baby use of my ult. I think I actually truthfully panicked ulted, and I don't even know if I hit anybody with it, so I'll have to go back and look at that, but it's pretty funny. And Poppy won't shut the hell up. Apparently there's a bug where if she's below 40% health, she just talks on every right click, and it's pretty damn annoying. So hopefully I won't be below 40% health for most of this game here. But all those kills and assists grant us the Cinderhulk as well as a Ruby Crystal here. I'm going to be building into either Dead Man's Plate, DMP, or for a Black Cleaver. I think both are pretty good on Poppy here. It just depends on what we need. So we'll see here. Gonna go ahead and pull this together, and boom. You can see here the clear speed is pretty amazing on Poppy early game here with no offensive items on me whatsoever. So pretty happy with that. Bot lane just getting smacked around by the enemy team. Gonna teleport into her own death here. That was questionable by that Hecarim. And while this all is happening, I'm just going to do a little bit of counter jamming, because why not? My team is trying hard to throw. I'm going to go ahead and just take all I can of the enemy Poppy here. Come on, stop. Alright, we will take her red buff, because it did just spawn, ever so graciously. Making sure to always pick up our passive, try to reduce all the damage we take in the jungle here. And we'll finish it off with a slam into the wall there. And that is a red steal for us. Actually, this is a pretty eventful game for a 5v4. Granted, later on in the game, it'll probably go in our favor just because we have the extra man. But it's her W that stops all dashes. Yeah, it's pretty OP. Oh, does that stop Hecarim's ult? That would be crazy. Unless it just stops his E, then it's not too bad. But if it's his ult, that is actually the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So maybe we'll have to see here in a little bit. But again, just going to do a little bit of counter jungling. Maxing our E second because it makes sense to. Oh my god, he's just dead. I didn't even have to do anything there. He just got stunned and triple hammer turrets. Let's see you later. That should net as a free dragon here. So we're just going to start it up here. Making sure to get that shield again. Forever and always. And we will smite to secure it just in case a random Poppy shows up. And there we go. Easy peasy. So we're on the board with dragon there. It can't stop. Team most W's. Alright. Let's just see if we can run into anybody here. Lysandra probably going to get turret over here. Let's just smack her into a wall if she tries to claw her way out of here. We'll go for the interrupt, or we'll just immediately stun her into the slam-a-jam, and she's gone. Nice black shield there to prevent me from getting locked down if Lysandra chose to ult, but she didn't, because she was chain CC. And we will just get this bad boy to the turret. Let's see if we can, I'll just show you what the ult looks like right now. I'll throw him out of here, and you can see how far back he gets punted there. So, just taking Lucian off the map here. Don't want to allow him to do that, kill us. But he took it upon himself to just kill us. Top lane goes down as well. 9-9 is the overall score. What the hell is going on in this game? Let's see if he actually... Oh, shh! I forgot I don't have my... Okay, I baited. Alright. For some reason I was like, I'm just gonna ult him. Nope, I forgot I used it earlier. That was almost really awkward. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up components for Black Cleaver here. We'll buy the Warhammer. I almost forgot that they changed it, and it's not built out of the Kindle Gem anymore. Would have been awkward if I started building that. What's the Poppy going? We both got quite a bit of score participation here, so we're both gonna have around the same gold, but it looks like she might be going for the Ghost Blade. I think that's a pretty damn good item as well. I might pick it up after my cleaver here. Alright, let's go ahead and just clear this red buff nice and quick. So I did try earlier. I was told Poppy's passive, her ranged auto attack, applies on hit effects, but I was lied to because ooh, Lux came back. It's a 5v5. Because I tried to actually go for a cheeky little build of Gauntlet Rush here just to try and have a ranged slow or something like that, but it doesn't work like that. Lysandra barely living. Lucian is just kicking my bot laner's booties. Let's see if we can get behind him though. We do have our W, so we're going to be super fast. Can we just slam him into the ground? Let's just go ahead and slam him into the turret, and he's gone there. Ain't even playing with him at the moment. Getting him off the map. Alright, we'll just go ahead and shove this wave here and try and get it to their turret. Maybe even take that turret. But we got ourselves the game here. Lux first item, Soul Stealer off the gold the ambient gold she got. Give me that out. That's so cool. Just a little cheeky shield throw there. A little good way to harass potentially in the top lane. Does Q apply effects? I feel like it applies a red buff. Let me see here real quick. I'm not sure. I think it does. That's kind of broken if it does. Okay, that's cool. I like it. Oh, baby, this Urgot just going in for this Lissandra. Let's see if we can pick her up on the flip side here, actually. Coming up out of nowhere, slamming the Lucian away, and can we save a life here? Just gonna put my W on. Can we execute with the W? Or, oh, nope. Urgot will just take the kill there. But, nice job. Urgot barely living by the skin of his teeth there, and we'll get that to the turret. And we'll go ahead and go back. I lied, we ain't going back. We're taking this blue buff is what we're doing. So let's try and burst it here with the Morgana. And that's going to be a blue steal for me. Thank you. We're looking super fed now. 31-7. Our damage is crazy high with only 1 damage item. We do a lot of damage here. So that's pretty fun on the poopsters here. How much is a serrated dirk? I don't even know the new item costs here. Okay. Where do we want to go? Do they have a lot of CC? They do. We'll get the Merc Treads right now. Why not? Don't like getting locked down here as Poopy. A turret dive. That's just mean. Whoa. Why did I not notice a Hecarim skin? That is badass. He reminds me of WoW characters. That's pretty cool. So that's going to take stacks off of Alexa. That's pretty good for us. Gonna go ahead and just try to clear up our jungle here. What is our Q cooldown? 4 seconds? That's pretty damn good. Gonna get top farm because it's gonna be missed otherwise by the Hecarim. So let's go ahead and slam this down. We'll auto attack you. Get another point in our ultimate here, and just trying to do a little janitorial work on the wave. Shutdown for Ilaoi though, not too fun. Alright, got that going. Let's go ahead and try and get back with the team here. Ooh, they barely got out. That cannon, though. This timer, though. He's dead. I was like, he's dead. Got locked down by that glacial tomb there. Can't do much more about that. Let's see if we can pick up any slacker kills. Hopefully killing that doesn't give me away. It might have, but it might not have. I didn't mean to ward right there. That's kind of awkward. Let's just go ahead and take this crack. Oh, confirmed not a ward. Why did I? Oh, you see me just cock-block that Poppy right there? Gonna go ahead and slam her away. And actually, let's go for the Lux here. I lied. We're gonna run now. That was kind of a cool outplay there with our ulti. Just slamming the enemy Poppy away. Get out of my face. But we also cock-blocked her wall bash with our W, so we didn't get stunned against the wall there. Very nicely done. Saving our own skin there in the best way. Somebody take my red buff? No, it is spawning shortly. Alright. Let's see if we can gank this Ilaoi real quick. Hecarim's going to go in, and we're going to dash her straight into the wall. That was a sick combo, pinning her against the wall. She's going to go ahead and ult, and we're just going to take her down before she can do anything with that ultimate. And this should lead us to a top turret. Just going to help them push out the wave. And middle, got a kill there. Nicely done. Double kill for the Heimerdinger. That's going to be a turret top guaranteed. Nobody to contest us here. And let's just go ahead and do a little bit of counter juggling on the Poopy again. Always trying to starve the enemy jungle when we get an advantage here. He is teleporting in on the... Where did he go? Mid lane here to try and get the Poppy. He's going to not get hit there. Oh, you're trying to be fancy footwork, huh? I'll ram into the wall, mate. I'll wreck you, mate. Get hit by the W. Ah, W not on cooldown, I don't think. Almost wrecked her there. Let's see if we can snag ourselves a second dragon, though. Or maybe save Heimerdinger's life. Or just kill AoE here. Slam her back. Alright, we're going to go ahead and slam him into the ground. Hecarim should be able to pick her up. My bad. She lived with like 10 health. Ooh, killed the Lux, though. Okay. And I think he's able to walk it off. Dawn? Not today at all, Dawn. As you can see. Very annoying. So Heck and I should be able to clean this up. Emphasis on should. I lied. We failed. I'm just gonna smack Lucian's face here. Can we hit the dash? And the slam and the flash out. We're out of there, boys. Not even trying to die. Poppy trying to hit me. And we're just gonna... No. We're just gonna walk it off, baby. Not even close. Give me the W for move speed. We out of here. Woo. Alright. Calculated. That was crazy. Oh, Oh, the sidestep get gunned down by the Heimerdinger. We out of here. You're not taking my life today, mate. Whew. Not even close, dude. Not even close. Watch like a random Lux laser just snipe me. I wouldn't have even been mad. But gonna go ahead and pick up the Black Cleaver. We'll get the serrated Dirk as well. And I forgot to mention at the start of the video, I accidentally have wrong masteries on. I have my damage support masteries on where I go 0, 18, and 12. Ideally, I think I would go 12, 18, 0. But it's not too bad here. We have the 45% CDR cap, so I might try and go that here. Just for shits and gigs here. So we'll go ahead and clear up this red buff. Dragon is available to us as well, so I would like to take that at some point. What do I need? Okay. Let's see if we can run down bot lane and pick up a freebie on this Lissandra unless she claws over the wall. And she's dead. Gonna go ahead and give myself move speed here with the W there, and we'll just auto attack her to pick her up. Easy peasy. And let's see if Aeoli here wants to do battle with me. I kind of snuck in the crevices here. Let's see if we can stun anybody. They are not in there. They're going around. So I do know they're here. Can't hit me, Poppy. Let's go ahead and hit you up. And you're going to get gunned down there. Later, auto attack to finish her up. And Heimerdinger already has a blue buff. Wait, no he doesn't. I'll give him that blue buff. Alright, there you go, my friend. Let's go ahead and take the second dragon of the game as well. Looking good for all of us at the moment. Ooh, he knocked back my W. That's kind of awkward. I should have picked... I should have picked up the shield, but I was picking my nose. No troll. So, gonna take a little bit more damage from the dragon there, but we do pick it up. Alright. Let's see if we can dunk this mid laner. Just try and run at her, slam her into a wall, and maybe execute her with an ultimate. That'd be really cool. I'm actually just gonna... Ooh, did I just outplay myself? Or did I outplay her? I missed. How much damage would this have done? Okay, that totally would have killed her. Why am I bad at this game? I guess I don't know the width of it yet, so my bad there. Or actually the travel speed as well, so I'm just gonna make excuses to make myself not look as bad. So you'll just have to bear with that. Let's go ahead and buy 2 potions, just in case. Why not? We almost died there. Dang, bot lane doing work here, getting the turret as well as a kill. Lux. Ooh, I don't know what that flash was. I mean, it saved her, but it looked like she wanted to go over the wall for a second, and then she was like, oh wait, I could just flash away, and it works just as well. Oh, not gonna get the last auto to pick up the lotion there. You're not gonna have smooth hands, my friend, because you are in the graveyard. But I, however, let's see who we can catch here. Can we slam and jam her into the wall? Oh, we do get it off, but I think I might have baited myself here. Bit off a little bit more than I could chew, unless I get the auto attack off. Alright, we got the auto off. Let's see if we can finish off the poopy. And we don't, but we get out with our life. That damage was crazy. And let's just listen to her talk all the time now. Alright. Poppy, pretty damn annoying. Tilts herself playing Poppy if you're at a low HP bar. Pretty funny. That'll die. Okay, do we have enough for Ghostblade? It's 1,000. We do indeed. Let's go ahead and go back and pick that up. Don't want to risk dying anymore. I only died at that early invade. Otherwise, I've had a pretty solid game here. So we got the Ghostblade here. Looking nice. I think for the next item, I want to go for a DMP here because their AD carry is very fed. Illaoi does AD as well. So that'll be a nice item for me to pick up. Poppy primarily all AD now. There's only a little bit of AP with scaling on her W, but it doesn't actually give you any more damage. Oh, you surrendered. GG. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the post-game stats here, but I kind of used her a little bit better this fight, so it does make a little bit more sense to me. Overall, I love her other 3 abilities, though. Super fun. We had max gold, or most gold. Damage was pretty good. Heimerdinger putting in work, though. So I can see Poppy working back into League of Legends here. The only really downside is I just think her old ult was so good. The damage mitigation, just the crazy outplays you could do diving people. So this ult is a little bit more team oriented here. We didn't get a good look at it except for maybe one or two disengages, but a lot of other ideas that were talked to me about were trying to smack a Fed carry out of a fight, just throw them all the way across the map, and then take out all the other not as Fed members. So that could work, but obviously didn't get a chance to showcase to that. But if you liked the video, go and throw a like. I'll have all my other social media such as Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, as well as links and messages in the info box below. And as always, guys, I will see you all next time.